James, this is all your fault.
My fault. You're the one who called Emily a white chocolate rabbit.
Hey, what is that flying in the air? This is your final warning.
Because you're in big trouble, and I mean big. Hey, I think that's a skull or crossbone.
Attention please, Mr. James, perhaps you'll be thrilled to take your seat. What makes a hero more overwhelmed? Well, that is what I want you to study for over the weekend. Prepared for a science project over the weekend about taking care of your kids, and I will give you each an egg and you'll be working in pairs. That I will decide. We will be working on this project over the weekend and all of next week, so here are the pairs that I have assigned. Lime and Edwin, you guys will be working in pairs. Kyle, you'll be working with Sarah.
Oh God.
Amanda, you'll be working with Tommy and Timmy. DW and James with Emily.
Uh-oh.
Well, DW, it was nice knowing you.
Okay class, I have a tray of eggs that you will work on. I will call you up one by one to get your eggs. Lime and Edwin, please come up to get your eggs. There's your egg. Get out of my class and start working on the egg. Sarah and Kyle, please come up to get your egg. There's your egg. Get out of my class and start working on that egg. Okay, Amanda, Timmy, and Tommy, please come up and get your egg. There's your egg. Get the heck out of my class and start working. Okay, I have saved the best for last. DW, Emily, and James, just come up to get your egg. There's your egg. You better not crack it. If you do, both of you girls will fail the whole course.
Fine, but why did you pair me with the whiny crybaby who called me a white chocolate rabbit?
Well, that's what you are, a white chocolate rabbit. I didn't want to be paired with you either. Mrs. Morgan, please pair me up with someone else like Kyle, Amanda, Timmy, Tommy, Sarah, Lime, or Edwin. I don't want to work with childish rabbit that looks like a chocolate rabbit.
Guys, enough. You will work with Emily on the egg and that's the end of it. DW, I want you to apologize to Emily for calling her a white chocolate rabbit and childish rabbit.
Fine, I'm sorry I called you a white chocolate rabbit and a childish rabbit.
Apology unforgivable. DW, let's just get out of here and work on the egg.
She did what?
Who are you talking to?
Emily, yep.
Arthur, give me the phone.
Okay, I'll tell her. Bye. She said she'll meet you here tomorrow at 3 o'clock, but don't say a single word to her, because she is not speaking to you, frog.
Oh, hi Emily and James, are you two looking for DW?
Yes, Mr. Reed, where is she?
She is in her room.
Emily is
Go
here.
to the right.
I'm dumped.
Okay, thank you, dumb brain. I'm ready to work on the egg project.
Emily, will you stop calling me a dumb Brian? I can just hear you all the way from my room.
Nope, I didn't even want to work on this project with you. Now let's just get this over with and get it done.
Emily, I apologize to you for calling a white chocolate rabbit the other week.
That was not an apology, DW. You didn't mean it.
Yes, I did mean it, childish rabbit.
DW Reed, I swear to God if you call me a childish rabbit one more time, I will get my cat to attack you so bad.
Oh, I like to see you try, you control freak.
Don't you ever call me a control freak, ever. It's either you apologize or you are going to get it.
DW and Emily, more working and else name calling please. I can't be distracted from my catering job.
You guys heard what your dad said. He can't be distracted with his catering job. Now let's just get to work on this project.
Fine, we'll get to work. It's not like my dad gets paid as much as your mom does. What the hell does she even do? She works at the crappy office. That's what makes her a nerd.
DW, don't you ever call my mom a nerd again. Do you want to fail this project?
Yes, I never want to be friends with you.
Me either. You such a jerk, and you should know it.
And you're a bossy know-it-all, white chocolate rabbit.
That does it, DW Reed. If I have to spend my weekend with you, I am not spending my waste of weekend with you. You and James should work on this stupid project.
Oh, fine by me. See if I give a crap. Me and James can work on this project without you, and you can get the hell out of my house.
DW, Mrs. Morgan said this was a group project, so that means we have to work on this together. And you know what? I will leave. It's not like I want to hang out with you in real life. I am leaving. Good luck if you and James can work on this project. Goodbye DW. For good, goodbye.
Finally, that son of a gun is gone. Now James, let's just finish on this freaking crappy egg, just you and me.
Okay DW, if you say so.
Well, I hope you are happy, DW Reed, putting a fake disguise on our egg. How is she going to fall for that? And we are going to fail this project.
How the fudge is this my fault? You're the one who left my house. Did Mrs. Morgan say that this was a group project?
Yes, but there are some reasons why I let you and James do work on that stupid egg, because you kept calling me names nonstop. Even your dad told us to start working on the egg. You insulted my mom's Job.
DW, and Emily, stop. You guys need to make peace with each other. Both of you guys are my friends. You guys can even work things out for yourselves, or else I don't to be friends with both of you guys.
Oh, I'll make peace with DW, but he won't stop calling names. Lame. Didn't you know that DW called me a childish rabbit?
Yes, but this fight between you and DW has gone long enough. Like I said, you guys need to make peace each other, and like I said, either you guys work things out on your own, or I won't just hang out with you guys.
I have to agree with Lime.
Me too. Sarah and I didn't want to be working on this egg together, but we didn't argue, calling each other names or insult each other's families.
Hey guys, be quiet, Mrs. Morgan is coming.
Good morning, class. I hope everyone had a nice weekend working on your egg, kid. I am now going around and grade your work over the weekend. I'll start by looking at Lime and Edwin's egg. Now boys, tell us about your egg.
Okay, so Lime went to my house on Saturday and then we been creating our egg kid. And when Lime got home, he squished some Play-Doh to make a brain for our egg.
And then Edwin went to my house on Sunday and we continued, and not only that, we draw on our eggs, but it got a little bit of paint on the brain.
Okay, Lime and Edwin, since you guys did a piece of your assignment over the weekend, I'm going to give you guys a B- for today, and from tonight to Friday, I want you guys to put faces onto your egg, but good job too. Okay, Sarah and Kyle, tell us about your egg.
Well, Sarah went to my house on Sunday and we made ears for our egg.
And then we made more face parts on our egg during the week.
Okay, just a reminder, this project will be due on Friday, so you have tonight, tomorrow, Wednesday and Thursday to work on your egg, but I'm sure you and Kyle can get it done by Friday. Good job with the ears too. I'm going to give you guys credit for that. Okay, Amanda, Timmy, and Tommy, tell the class about your egg.
Well, I tried to help them with the egg, but they decided to put a mouse on the egg.
Well, that's not our fault that we put a rat on the egg. You just making a huge mistake by putting glitter on the egg.
Okay, Amanda, Timmy, and Tommy, that's enough. You guys get a C-. As for Sarah and Kyle, I'll give you guys a B- as well as Lime and Edwin. Okay, I have saved the best for last. Emily, DW, and James, you two girls better tell the class about your egg. I better not hear you guys yell at each other or drama out of you two.
Okay, Mrs. Morgan, me and James went to DW's house on Saturday and she started to insult me by calling me a childish rabbit, a bossy know-it-all, and she even called me a white chocolate rabbit once again.
Hey, don't blame this all on me. You were the one not doing all the work. Because you were too busy arguing and fighting with me, you called me a whiny baby and a gimp.
And I forgot to tell you that you also insulted my mother by calling her a nerd that loves to work in the office. Just because a person works in the office, doesn't mean they're nerds.
Emily and DW, that's enough. Fighting and insulting each other, it's not okay. I suggest that we should go to the principal's office about your silly behaviors. Both of you guys, except for James, got an F. And as for James, he gets an A+.
What? How did I get an F? This was supposed to be a group project, but Emily left me and James to do it alone. It's all Emily's fault, not mine. And why did James get an A+? He basically just sit there.
DW, I don't care about whose fault it is, or do I especially don't care about James getting an A+. I just want you and your silly fights to end, so that is exactly why I'm taking you and Emily to the principal's office. Now let's go. As for the rest of you, go have some free time while I take Emily and DW to the principal's office.
Why, good morning, Mrs. Morgan. What brings you here with two of your students?
Sir, while I was grading my students, including DW and Emily's project, they started calling each other names and yelling at each other. They've been doing this while they are working on the project.
How disappointing, Emily and DW. I should not have to see you guys in my office all the time. I am so ferocious. What names did you call each other's? One of you will speak at a time.
Okay, I'll go first. Emily went to my house and we worked on the egg project, and then she walked upstairs to my room. She called me Winnie baby.
And that's not all. DW called me names as well. She called me a white chocolate rabbit, a control freak, a bossy know-it-all, and even worse, a childish rabbit.
And before I called Emily a bossy know-it-all and white chocolate rabbit, she called me a gimp.
Oh my god, DW and Emily, I can't believe you two were fighting during a school project that Mrs. Morgan assigned you two to do. For your consequences, you guys will be having an after-school detention after today and all of next week, and to end this drama between you two, I will have to call both of your parents to do truths. This kind of behavior needs to stop, and this fighting happen again. Is that understood?
It's all your fault, Emily. If you would just start this fight with me, none of this wouldn't happen.
You know what? I hate you, DW.
I hate you even more than I especially hate you with a cherry on top.
I hate you no matter what.
I hate you when you make sense.
I hate you at the top of your shoes.
I hate you, even you get a boyfriend when you turn older.
DW, how dare you fail your project with Emily, called her names and insulated her, and put a fake disguise on your egg, and even getting an after-school detention. That's it, you are grounded 13,000 decades.
But Mom, Dad, Arthur, Kate, and Jospa, I said I was sorry for calling Emily names, insulating her, putting a fake disguise on our egg, and most importantly, getting an after-school detention.
DW, we appreciate you and Emily have apologized to each other and make peace with each other, but you are still grounded for 13,000 more decades. Go to your room right now.
Emily, I am very disappointed at you for getting an after-school detention for fighting with DW and left her to do the work all by herself.
But Mom, DW won't stop calling me names and he called me a childish rabbit. Isn't that racist? And during our after-school detention, we talked things over and apologize.
Emily, I appreciate that you and DW apologize to each other and make peace with each other, but you are still grounded for 20 days. Go to your room now.
Wah 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 wah.